What is going on? I just got done working out, and while I was working out, I was on the treadmill and I was scrolling through TikTok, trying to, entertain myself for the little 15 minutes that I was going to do on the treadmill. So I'm scrolling on there, and I see an ad pop up about this gambling app called Kalshi, whatever it is. I'm gonna put it on the stream, and they was talking about that they made money on the app because they was betting on the weather. Let that sink in. They made money on the app because they was betting on the weather. Yeah, I immediately downloaded this app and start looking at what you can bet on this app, because I've seen ads before for this app, and ads before was just saying like, hey, we got sports, all the sports you want, from golf to tennis, you can make bets on. And I'm not a fan of all these apps that let on you to bet crazy anyways. That's just not my thing. And I'm not here to knock nobody else's vices. Hell, I have a whole bourbon collection, whiskey collection. As you can tell, all these plants that I have. I'm not here to knock nobody's vices. Too much of a good thing can become a bad thing. But when we starting to make apps where we can bet on, hold on. I wrote it up real quick, and this is literally the things that you can bet on: weather, interest rate, elections, Bitcoin, random global events. What are we doing here? None of these things are guaranteed and safe, just like sports, right? But at least like, if a team is doing good, it's a possible chance of that team winning. So it's not crazy for you to put your money in on that team. Now, I know it's any given Sunday. Any team can show up, and who's the hungriest out of the two wins. Totally understand that, totally get that, right? Same thing with boxing. If you got a guy who's undefeated versus a guy who lost 2 times, you never know if the guy who lost 2 times gonna show up and put the undefeated guys on his butt. But at least it has some type of history behind it. With the weather is random. It's so random. It's not even funny. The interest rate is random as well too. It's based off the economy, but you just never know. Especially with the way the world is running right now with the president and everything else. You just never know what's going to come with that. It's very dangerous. Elections? Come on now. Like, let's be real here. Why are we betting on our elections? Bitcoin, don't even get me started. I understand that it's the new wave and it's going to become the new future for us. That's going to be most likely the currency that we're going to use primarily. Like, that's the only thing we're probably going to use. We're probably going to get away from the debit cards and stuff like that and only use Bitcoin. And the people that's in it, they ahead of everybody else. Totally understand that point. But it's not predictable right now. Not like everything else. And random global events? Come on now, it says it in the name. Random global events. So you trying to tell me that we can bet on the war that we in right now in Iran? Quit playing with me. Quit playing. This doesn't make any sense. I understand if you want to use any gamble betting site, because it's the season of the sport, no matter if it's basketball, football, hockey, whatever it is, whatever your poison is, you pick it. And you following a couple of teams, this team is doing good, and you want to make a little extra quick money because you're really good at making bets. Not knocking none of that. Not knocking it at all. But do you know Most people who bet on these gambling sites are in severe debt and have severe gambling addictions. It's not healthy for us to be betting this crazy on these type of things. It's not. Especially these young men who's trying to make it in life. I can't remember when this happened. I'm pretty sure it was around the pandemic. A young man was, playing in the stock market or something like that and racked up some crazy amount of debt. And he wound up killing himself. He wasn't even at the age of 20 when this happened. Why is this app, Kalshi, whatever, why is this app is letting people randomly bet on certain things that is not even made for us to be betting on? I understand, like, we make bets at work sometimes as a little side bet, like, man, it's gonna snow. It ain't gonna snow. Man, I give you $10 if it snow tomorrow. I give you $10 if it don't snow. Stupid stuff like that. Cool, these are guy stupid things. But making a whole app just so you can satisfy your gambling addiction, that's what this app really, I feel like is stored towards. People who has a real bad problem with gambling. And we need to speak more up about these type of things. Like I said, I don't want to fault nobody on whatever your vices may be, whatever to get your rocks off at night, or whatever makes you give you that hit of dopamine. But understand, there is a level to all of these things that we are going through in life, and that we shouldn't be putting all this crazy stuff in our lives just to handicap us. We gotta have more discipline than this. Because it's there don't mean that we have to use it. What's understood don't need to be said. So people constantly using this app to do these type of things is beyond me. It's truly beyond me. I remember, this is the reason why I don't like gambling in general. Like, I dabbled in it every now and again, and yeah, I might play the lottery. That's $5, $2, $3, whatever. Cool. And then only play when it's hot. If it's high, boom, I play. Because it don't hurt. It don't hurt nothing. But this is the reason why I don't like to gamble. I remember when I was in high school, my father had just came into a lot of money from the VA, bunch of money, and he decided to go down to the casino in Chicago. No, it was the boat, because you can't gamble in Illinois. You got to gamble on the boat. So you get on the boat and he goes gamble. So now he's on this boat, he's gambling, and he gambled and won big, won $8,000. Picked me up from school early. Oh man, we did it. Oh yeah, did what? I just won all this money. Show me the ticket. Show me what was in his bank account. He had got his back pay from the VA. He was waiting years for this. Finally got it. And it was something over like 20 or 40,000, something like that. And then he wound up going to the casino and win big on $8,000. And he only put $100 in the machine, he said. So he made his money back and then some. I was just now getting my license, so he went out and bought me a car for like $6,000 or something like that. All right, I'm happy because, he bought me a car. and he won some money, and he was, he was happy. I'm like, all right, cool. The next day, go to school. He win big again. This time he win 12 grand. I'm like, all right, cool. Pops, I think you should stop. You up. You winning right now. You up. Let's hold off on this. Let's go get groceries. We ain't even got groceries yet. Keeping in mind he get his money every first of the month. So the day he went, it was the first. And we ate out that night. After getting the car and everything else, we ate out. Second day, he goes back again, win big. I'm like, all right, look, let's put some money aside. Let's get groceries. Let's fill the fridge. Let's do what we gotta do. But I think you should stop. You up. He's like, okay. Third day, he goes back again. He hit big. He get 5 grand. Now, this is on a Thursday. I'm like, all right, Dad, look, I understand this is your money. You do what you want to do with it. Please, I'm begging you, don't go back tomorrow. Please don't go back. I ain't gonna go back. Friday, he goes back. Lost it all. He lost every last dime. After he paid his bills and everything else, he went back and lost every last dime. So the bills were taken care of. But there's 3 kids living in his house. 2 in high school, 1 is an adult. Me and my brother, I'm about 5'11", 6 foot. My little brother's about 6'4", 6'5"-ish. My sister, she's short, but we all can eat. All 3 of us can eat. That food didn't last no more than 2 weeks. Last time I checked, it's 4 weeks in a month. So that last 2 weeks, we was hungry. I'm like, I'm not finna be hungry. I'm gonna hit my mom up. Call my mom up, told her what happened. My mom said she can't let this happen. And she's not gonna keep doing this either. She's not gonna keep, supplementing my dad's bad habits. And she's not sending him the money neither. So she transferred the money to my bank account. And I wind up going to the grocery store. And I believe it's like 250 something bucks or something like that. And I wind up going to this grocery store and spending about like 210 or something like that on groceries, so we can eat until next month roll around. Ever since then, seeing my dad in that state after he lost it all, it was crazy. I physically took his cards from him so he can go to the casino and play. Little did I know that you can put in your phone number and put in your phone number and boom, you can go start back gambling. You just say, I left my card at home, here go my phone number, they pull you up and boom, there you go, you can go back gambling. Little did I know that, if you got a membership, you know what I'm saying? Because you get perks when you're a member, right? So he wanted his perks, I didn't know that. So now I'm over here looking like a dumbass. I got this man card thinking that he can't go. He still can go. I'm at school 8 hours of the day. He at home. He's a VA veteran. Car. My brother's gone to school. My sister, she didn't work. She was at the house, but she slept in at all hours of the day. So she wouldn't know if he left the house or if he came back home. Right? This man will still go to the casino with only like maybe $100 in his bank account or something like that, and lose that. I told him, like, yo, you know what, Pops, I love you, but this right here, what you got going on is a sickness. And I can't stand for this. I can't stand to see you do this. But if that's what you want to do to yourself, here go your cards back. You a grown man. I shouldn't be the one telling you what you shouldn't do, what you can't do. It should be the other way around. So if you want to go and do it. Just make sure that this don't happen again. That's all I ask. And to his credit, he never let that happen ever again. As long as we live with him, he made sure money put to the side. But he still went and did his vice. He went to go gamble. That was his thing. And I couldn't stop it. So knowing that this app exists and it allows you to bet at the drop of a hat, like you can link your Apple Pay. If you link Apple Pay, you get no fees. But anything else comes with a fee, I believe. But when I was downloading the app, looking it up, and setting up an account just so I can get a good gist of what it is, so I can make this video, I noticed that Apple Pay, there's no fees. Mind-boggling. It's lost for words. Fellas, don't put yourself in a predicament where your shelter, your home, the food, the clothes on your back, the people that you love, you can't provide for because you decide to gamble away on these apps. Let's gain some better self-control. Let's put ourselves first. Let's put respect first. We have to do better. Until then, much love.